What's up, everybody? I'm Lady Chantel. You're watching InBody and InSpirit, and I am backstage at the after party of the 28th Annual Stellar Awards sponsored by EMI. We got all the biggest and the brightest stars coming through here, a lot of winners, a lot of nominees, so you don't want to miss it. So stay tuned and keep it locked to InBody and InSpirit.
InBody, InSpirit, where it's not just a Sunday kind of faith, it's an everyday lifestyle. Go for it.
Welcome to InBody and InSpirit. I am Lady Chantel, your host for this evening, and I am backstage at the 28th Annual Stellar Awards after party, and we have had a chance to see some amazing performances tonight. A lot of winners, a lot of nominees. We're going to talk to quite a few people this evening. And just a little bit about me. I am a radio announcer here in Nashville, Tennessee at WENO 760 AM The Gospel, and we were honored as well this year to be blessed to win a Stellar Award for Radio Station of the Year in the Media Market category, so that was really exciting. So I'm so excited for all the artists who won tonight, like Pastor Charles Jenkins, Kiera Sheard, and so many others. Multiple nominees like Miss Anita Wilson, and I mean, it's just been a slew of amazing artists, from legends to new artists. It's just been a wonderful night, so we're going to get a chance to talk to a lot of those people tonight. I mean, the Stellar Awards is the Gospel Grammys. It's our gospel family reunion, where those of us who are in the gospel music industry and who love gospel music get to come together all in one place at one time and celebrate one another. So you want to stay tuned and keep it locked, because there will be more coming up here on InBody and InSpirit.
This segment sponsored by Walter Flowers, the Cadillac Concierge. Visit Walter at Crest Cadillac, located at 2121 Rosa L. Parks Boulevard, Nashville, Tennessee. Call 615-242-4242. Providing the ultimate experience in luxury. Cadillac.
We are backstage, the after party for the 28th Annual Stellar Awards, sponsored by EMI. You're watching InBody and InSpirit. I am Lady Chantel, and I am standing next to the man tonight, okay? I'm talking, yeah, he looking at me, but I'm telling the truth. I'm talking about you. What you talking about, Willis? He is the man tonight. I mean, 8 or 9 Stellar nominations, and he walked away with multiple wins, including Song of the Year. Awesome. Did an awesome rendition at the end of the show. Just closed the show out, shut it down. The one and only Pastor Charles Jenkins. Oh, I'm just so impressed, and I'm just so proud and happy for your success. How did you enjoy the show tonight?
It was incredible. It was an amazing night tonight, and to win 5 awards, our first album, is just unbelievable.
Yeah, okay. And so any one of those categories mean more to you than any of the others, or are they all kind of even?
You know, I was really excited about the Choir of the Year for the entire choir. But I think as a songwriter, to be able to win Song of the Year, and I wanted to go under the floor when they called my name, and I'm sitting next to the legendary, incomparable Mr. Andre Crouch. It's a huge honor.
Yeah. I mean, your first time out, you are here at the Stellar Awards, you're shutting it down at the end of the show, you're winning multiple awards. I mean, what was the highlight for you outside of winning?
You know, there were so many highlights tonight. Mary Mary rocked the place, and I can go on and on. There were so many moments. Anita Wilson rocked the place. It was a crazy night all the way through. It was a really special night.
Yeah, it was. Now, as I said, you did do the finale at the end with Awesome. Now, the show was live. Did that make you a little nervous? Or, I mean, I guess you do this all the time at church, so you didn't, but it wasn't on TV at church, right?
Listen, well, you know, we're live every Sunday, 4 times. Okay. And I don't know, we average about this past Sunday, we had about 100,000 people worshiping with us online. So it's kind of live. It's kind of live. And even if it wasn't live outside of the walls, it's live inside of the walls. And we wanted to be tight. So, you know, but I just looked at it tonight as a big worship experience. We all came to church dressed up tonight to lift up the name of our God and share it with the world in a more polished, pristine environment.
Yeah. Well, you did an awesome job. Air quotes going on, right?
Awesome. You're awesome.
Well, thank you. Now, what's in the future for Pastor Charles Jenkins? I mean, kind of just riding this high cloud of awesome. People are still having it in heavy rotation at the radio stations. People are singing it at their churches. What's in the future for Pastor Charles Jenkins?
Well, you know, first, I'm grateful for you playing it. Grateful to you for playing it. We've already started working. I've started working on our next record, and so kind of filled in songs. I got a songwriting contest going on with our record label, Inspired People Music. And I want to inspire somebody, push somebody to embrace their songwriting gift, to give us a great big worship song that we can keep people singing and get somebody in their gift. And I may bust out a spoken word album this year. And come at it from all angles to use our gifts to glorify God, but to inspire others. So I got a couple other things under my sleeve I'm going to snatch out before the year's out.
All right, you're going to hide that from us. Now, how can people participate in the contest?
You can go to InspiredPeopleMusic.com. InspiredPeopleMusic.com. You win a publishing deal, $1,000, a Mac computer, Apple computer, and you know, a lot of publicity, and you'll win a placement on our next record. And so, it'll be huge.
Yeah, well, congratulations on all your success. So very happy, so very proud of you, and just continue to keep up the good, great kingdom work, okay?
Listen, you're the lady. That's why we call you Lady Shantae.
Thank you. Yes, I am Lady Shantae. You're watching InBody and InSpirit. We are backstage, 28th Annual Stellar Awards After Party.
InBody, InSpirit. Every Sunday morning at 5:30 a.m. on Fox 17, where it's not just a Sunday kind of faith, it's an everyday lifestyle. Go for it.
Hey, it's Jessica Reedy, and whenever I am in Nashville, I watch InBody and InSpirit.
What's up, everybody? You are watching InBody and InSpirit. I'm Lady Shantae, and we are backstage, the after party of the 28th Annual Stellar Awards, and I'm here with my girl, a young lady I'm so very proud of. I mean, multi-Stellar Award nominee, Miss Anita Wilson. How did you enjoy the show this evening?
It was amazing. It was amazing. I was so honored to be here as a nominee and a new artist and all that good stuff, and being able to perform, and it was humbling and exciting. First time being live, all that good stuff. So it's been an amazing night.
Yes. And your performance, you had an opportunity to be a part of the Inez Andrews tribute.
I did.
How amazing is that? Your first time on the Stellar Award?
Yes. And you know, growing up listening to the Caravans and seeing them all the time, just as I came up, and being influences to me and my ministry. So to be on stage with them, and of course alongside Kiara Sheard and Deanna Crawley, Amber Bullock, and then to do a little background for the Caravans, it was great. It was great.
Yeah, wow, it really was. I'm just so proud of you. So what other highlights kind of just hit you the right way tonight?
Honestly, I missed most of the show tonight because I did press right after I sang, and I had to walk around and my feet hurt and all that good stuff, but I missed it. But so I would have to say that was the highlight personally for me, to be able to perform.
Okay, well, I must say, and I've told you this as a radio announcer, I've been encouraging everyone I know to pick up your Project Worship because it is amazing. Grammy nomination. I mean, my goodness, God is so good.
Yes, He is.
So how do you feel about all the attention that you've been getting from this project, and did you really think it was going to be received as well as it has been?
No, I did not. I think we all want success and want it to go over well, but you never know. You put it out there to see if people are going to dig it, but you never know. So I'm definitely overwhelmed and pleasantly surprised, and thank all of you who have shared, like Shantae just said, shared it with your friends or tweeted about it. Thank you for tweeting me and spreading the word and all that good stuff. I'm happy that it's a blessing, so I'm very humbled. I really am.
Yeah, it is. So the next Stellar Awards next year, what would you like to see happen?
I don't even know. That's a really good question, but I don't know if I know how to answer it. It would be amazing to be able to present next year. Of course, that would be right before my next project releases, so I'll be working on that the rest of this year. And it's always an honor to look forward to the different performances and the collaborations and things of that sort, you know, for us in the industry. It's like a big family reunion, so it's a wonderful weekend overall. I'm looking forward to it already. So,
yeah, all right. Well, congratulations again on all your nominations and your Grammy nominations. Yay, yay, yay. And I'm going to put this on air. I actually prophesied to her that she would be a Grammy nominee.
She did.
Because it's so good. So I'm so very happy that it came to pass. So again, we're so very proud of you. Again, we are backstage after party 28th Annual Stellar Awards. You're watching InBody and InSpirit.
My experience with the program has been great. I've lost 31 pounds.
I've lost 31 pounds to this day.
I have lost over 20 pounds.
What inspired me and my husband to start Walk With Your Doctor was the fact that there are so many people out there that need a service that helps them not only be successful in losing weight, but also in keeping the weight off. There are many programs out there that just provide medical therapy or just a short success story, but we wanted our success story to be long-term, where the patient loses the weight, but is successful in keeping that weight off for years to come and helps their family, in essence, also break the chain of cycles of obesity.
For more information about the Walk With Your Doctor weight loss program, or if you want to begin your journey to a better you, give us a call at 615-712-7013 or visit us on the web at fagansmedicalgroup.com.
Welcome back. You're watching InBody and InSpirit. I'm Lady Shantae, and I am backstage at the after party for the 28th Annual Stellar Awards, sponsored by EMI. And speaking of EMI, they have an amazing artist on their label named Miss Anita Wilson. And I am standing next to the super producer who produced her Grammy-nominated album, Worship Soul. Actually won Producer of the Year for the Stellar Awards this year. I'm so very proud of him. God is so good. How are you feeling tonight?
I'm overwhelmed. Maybe tomorrow it'll set in. Tomorrow I'm just overwhelmed. I always love coming to Stellar Awards because I get to see all of my people that I don't see but once a year. But I love being around the gospel community, and so I'm overwhelmed. I'm happy for all of the winners because most of them are my friends or people that I've worked with in the past. So I'm just excited. You know, this is all new to me. This is all new to me. Yep.
How does it feel to see your artist Anita Wilson on stage with the likes of Shirley Caesar?
That was a moment. I felt like that was one of the best moments of the night, and I don't mean to be biased, but I think that whenever you see the next generation and being able to mix on stage with the older generation with such legends as Shirley Caesar and Dorothy Norwood and Dolores Washington, it's kind of like them putting their stamp of approval on them, what they're doing, and I thought that was a good moment, you know. Yeah.
Tell our viewers about Worship Soul, the record that you produced for Anita Wilson that you recently won Producer of the Year for.
Worship Soul is, basically it's an idea that Anita had about mending two different genres of music that she loves. She loves praise and worship, and she loves gospel music, and also has a love for 70s music like Aretha, Shaka. We listen to a lot of old records, you know what I'm saying, and try to capture that heart that sometimes I feel, and I'm not trying to be judgmental, but when you listen to a lot of mainstream radio now, a lot of that heart is leaving like it did when I was growing up listening to the records my mom played. So we just try to capture that and match it with the worship music and just try to get something new out there. Yeah, so I'm really proud of that project. First time out, she's a Stellar nominee, a Grammy nominee. I'm really, words can't express how proud I am of her. Yeah.
I'm super proud of both of you as well, and I just see such a bright future in store for you. Now, before we close, how tall are you? Because my neck is hurting.
And I want to apologize to you for that. I don't know whether I need to get on my knees for the rest of the interview. I am 6'6", and it's the biggest waist to height because I don't play no basketball. I'm Michael Jordan tight though. I'm Jordan tight. I'm Michael Jordan tight. Me and Michael Jordan the same height.
Okay. Well, yeah, you feel about 6'6", well that's good. Well, again, congratulations on all your success, okay?
And I just want to publicly say thank you for supporting the project. Since day one, I've been seeing every day you were tweeting Speechless, and you've been tweeting Jesus. And it just, I don't want to take it lightly that you do that, because you have an audience and you have a people who listen to your opinion that when you validate music. So I just want to say thank you for supporting since day one. Thank you so much. All right.
It's definitely my pleasure, and I do encourage everyone to pick up that album, Worship, so you will definitely be blessed. I guarantee that. All right, that's my stamp of approval. Yes. Again, I'm standing here with super producer Rick Robinson. I'm Lady Shantae, backstage at the after party for the 28th annual Stellar Awards, and you're watching InBody and InSpirit.
We are down here at Crest Cadillac in Metro Center with the Cadillac concierge himself, Mr. Walter Flowers. How are you doing, sir?
Fantastic.
Now, Cadillac sets an amazing standard above all others. Why do they have such a high standard? What's so great about Cadillacs?
Well, Cadillac has always been the standard of the world and will continue to be the standard of the world.
Now, Cadillac concierge, that's what you're known as. Tell us, what can someone expect when they walk through these doors here at Crest Cadillac?
A phenomenal, luxurious experience. Simple.
Well, all right now. So if you are in the viewing audience of InBody InSpirit, please come down to Crest Cadillac. If they want to get in touch with you, how can they do that?
615-242-4242, or Ebony, they can reach us via email at walter.flowers@crest-cadillac.com.
Fabulous. So please be sure to reach out to the Cadillac concierge, Mr. Walter Flowers. Let him know InBody InSpirit sent you right here at Crest Cadillac in Metro Center.
There is power. Hey y'all, I'm Lady Shantae. You're watching InBody and InSpirit. We are backstage live, the after party for the 28th annual Stellar Awards, sponsored by EMI. And I am standing next to, a gospel powerhouse vocalist. Her new single, Break Every Chain, is breaking all kinds of records. We love her and her music and her ministry and her heart for God, Miss Tasha Cobbs. How did you enjoy the Stellar Awards this evening?
Oh, it was amazing. All of the performers, everything was just awesome tonight.
Yeah.
And you can sense the presence of God there. It was wonderful. Yeah. Wonderful.
Now, be honest, as a new artist, have you kind of envisioned yourself on stage yet?
Oh yeah, I think we, you all have that goal and that vision for yourself. So yeah, I believe it's coming.
Yeah, 2014.
Yeah, coming soon.
Any highlights for you tonight?
I think one of the highlights was I love my sister Kiera. I think that was great, especially her first Stellar tonight. So we're all celebrating with her. That was a highlight for me tonight.
Yeah, she was really amazing. What did you think about the tribute for Inez Andrews?
All of the ladies were wonderful. I think it was perfect for her. Just for younger women to recognize them and acknowledge her. That was awesome. Well put together.
Yeah, I would agree. Now, how would you describe your music, Tasha? It's very anointed. You can tell, in my opinion, as a radio announcer, that it comes from a deep place. But how would you specifically describe your music?
When my first project was independent project, and God, when He told me to do it, He said, I want you to do a compilation of songs for the entire corporate worship experience. And they're not very complicated songs, but they're profound songs that allows the people of God to enter into His presence and worship and say what the worshiper's heart desires to say. So you have songs like You Make Me Happy and songs like I Want to Make You Smile, just simple songs, but they're so profound. So it's definitely a worship project, compilation of songs that everybody could be comfortable just ministering to God.
Yeah. Now, you recently had an opportunity, actually a couple opportunities, to minister for Bishop T.D. Jakes. How was that experience?
I love Bishop Jakes. I love Bishop Jakes. It was just an awesome experience. The worship there, I was there for New Year's Eve, and the worship experience, even though there are thousands of people there, it still feels like that small church where the presence of God is just tangible. And every time we minister Break Every Chain, the people just engage and they sing along, and you can sense the chains are being broken all over the room. So it's always a pleasure to be there with the Potter's House or Woman Thou Art Loose. It's just been amazing experiences. I love them.
Yeah, God is opening major doors for you, and His hand is definitely on your life.
Absolutely.
Amen. So being at the Stellar Awards tonight, surrounded by so many legends, anyone in particular you look forward to working with?
me see. It's so many of them. I have to go back to the BMIs. You have Yolanda Adams and Tremaine Hawkins is there, and CeCe Winans. That's my mentor. I love her. There's so many, you know, especially the women. Mary, I love them. You know, they all just inspire you in different ways, different areas of your life, and you look at them, watching them, you know, to see how they respond in different, you know, different moments. Even with being on the stage and reading the prompters and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, I'm looking at them. I'm watching them.
Yeah, well, you just named some really great people, and those are some big footsteps to fill, but you are definitely on your way. So congratulations on all your success.
Thank you so much.
You're very welcome. Well, once again, friends, we are backstage, 28th Annual Stellar Awards After Party, sponsored by BMI. I'm here with the lovely Tasha Cobbs. I'm Lady Shantae, and you're watching InBody and InSpirit.
This song, it's a little praise and worship song my brother wrote, and I want to teach it to you. We all gonna sing it together. Amen? All right, it goes like this. 1, 2, 3, say. I will live. Come on. I will live. Come on. I will live. 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 Come on, everybody, put it right there. I will live. 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 Come on, it's a declaration. One more time. I will live. I will live. Come on, say it. I will live. Come on, let hell know you gonna live. I will live. I will live. 1, 2. Give yourself another chance. Let the God in you arise. Claim the solid rock. Come on, say, don't let trouble. Give yourself another chance. Let the God in you arise. Claim the solid rock you stand. Come on, say, I will live. Come on, put your hands. I will live. Come on, say, I will live. Come on, put your hands together and say, I will live. Oh, I will live. Oh, I will live. Hey, listen, be careful what you speak. No matter what goes wrong. Because there's power in the tongue. So say the words that make you strong. Be careful what you speak. No matter what goes wrong. Because there's power in the tongue. So say the words that make you strong. Come on, make a declaration. Put them together and say, I live. Come on and lift your voice and say, I'm gonna live.
I'm Ken Pennell, president of EMI Gospel in Nashville, Tennessee. The journey that I took to get here is pretty long because I've been doing it for a long time, but the short story is I started in South America actually in the 70s as a singer-songwriter doing Christian music in Spanish. And some of that stuff is still on YouTube today, but that was good for me because working as an artist, it helps me now relate to the artists that I sign and I work with, because I can at least see a little bit of their perspective on things. From there, I started working in A&R in California in 1980, so it's been a long time because 70s and then the 80s was A&R in California at Sparrow Records, and then in the mid-80s to the Benson Company, which was a very well-known Nashville gospel and contemporary Christian company. And at the Benson Company is where I had the opportunity to start working with Hezekiah Walker and commissioned, and then later Fred Hammond and Radical for Christ, Angelo and Veronica, Albertina Walker, Thomas Whitfield, lots of others, and I just fell in love with gospel music. And the reason for that was I always loved the message of Christian music that communicates the love of Christ and the message of the gospel. But gospel music had something else, which was the sound that was unique. The sound is in itself an art form and a style. So I liked that. I liked the sound and I liked the message. And so starting in the late 90s, I've done nothing but gospel music. Before that, I did some Christian rock, some gospel, some even classical, you know, all containing a Christian message. But since '87 or so, I haven't looked back. I've done it because at that point I decided I love gospel music and that's all I want to do. And fortunately, I've been able to do only that. You know, we started the EMI gospel label in 1998, so exactly 15 years ago now. And during the last few months, Universal Music acquired all of EMI worldwide. So they bought Capitol Records, Virgin Records, EMI Christian Music Group, which we're part of here in Nashville. And so now our company is now called Capitol Christian Music Group. Yeah, so being owned by Universal Music Group now is really a different experience for us because EMI had been owned by really investment bankers for several years, and they just didn't know the music business. And Universal is purely a music company. Music is what they love and what they do, and so it's just a whole different world because it's people that love music. The first thing to ask yourself is, do you really love it? Is this really what you want to be involved in? And figure out why. You know, and it has to be, in my opinion, for the love of the work, the music, in our case of spreading the message of the gospel. First and foremost, not so much because you think it's a great way to make money, but if you love it and get good at it, you probably can make a living at it too. But the other thing is just to be versatile, be willing to learn new things all the time. You know, I've seen over my career we've changed, you know, the formats of how people buy music. We've seen huge changes in how music is recorded. And so you have to keep growing, learning, and adapting. But the things that don't change are people still love the songs. The songs make an impact on people's lives in important moments in their lives. And a great song is always the base of it, no matter what the format or the technology. I guess the most important thing to me really is, even more than the music itself, is the people I've worked with. That's what I count as the biggest blessing, and I hope that in some small way I've been able to impact people's lives in our work together. And then the second thing is songs. You know, songs are so interesting because a song almost can take on a life of its own, even apart from the artist that recorded it. And to me, one of the biggest measurements of success, you might say, is if a song takes hold and is used in the church. To me, that's a bigger measurement than even a radio chart. And we do use radio charts. But I would love to see a song that we record this year be heard and used in the church 50 years from now or 100 years from now. That would be the biggest legacy of all. I'm Ken Pennell, and I'm the president of EMI Gospel.